Hi, another day in the laundromat, day one. So I've got Omer with us from Skyline Laundromats in Atlanta, and he wants to take a look at the Foltex machine. So we're going to do another customer or another partner friend visit through the laundromat, and we're going to show you guys what the Foltex can do again. So we're going to start on the back of the machine like we always do here, and kind of open up the back so you can take a look at it and you can see what's going on with it. This is really where it takes the items that are folded on the deck and takes them and just folds them again. So in this,
this is the trunk of the machine.
This is the backside, right? This is the trunk. So what people don't understand, one of the big differentiators, and I think you're going to be very excited about this because I didn't say this earlier, you're buying one right now. So you're not kicking tires. You've already procured it and you're looking to get it put in and integrated with your business. So what I really find great about this machine is there's nothing that's proprietary. So the parts on it you can find at a Grainger or you can buy from Foltex.
Okay.
So they're not in the business of trying to give you a part that's a one-off that you only can buy from them. I think that's
amazing.
It's unbelievable. That's one of the reasons why.
It's a unique situation, for sure.
One of the reasons why I believe this, I view them more as a partner. I don't view them as a vendor. And what they've helped us do with these machines has been unbelievable. So the garment comes back in here, whether it's a commercial item, a towel, or a personal item, comes in on the back side here, it spits it through here, and it folds it 3 ways. Up to 3 ways. You can fold it 2 ways or you can fold it 3 ways. So most of the things we fold 3 ways because it makes nice personal size packages. A couple of the things here that I really like as well are with the belts, you can replace these very simply. So if there was something to happen to it, you'll just
the pin, right?
Pinch the belt. There's a little clear pin on this. You slide it out and you replace it. We've had this machine 1.5 years. We've really had to do nothing to it other than routine program maintenance, planned maintenance would be the way to say it. So now let's take a look at the side of the machine. This is the electrical part of the machine. So this is where all of the
brains are?
Yep, this is the brain trust for the programming.
Very well.
So this right here is one of the most important pieces. This is your backup for all of your programs.
Okay.
So all of those go on a drive like this.
Okay.
What I really like about this machine is you can call me and say, what program are you using to do this item? I can look at the program and I can convey it to you and you can go in and simply program it. So it makes it very, very simple. So breaker box, right? So we've got full power going into it, so I'm not going to touch over here.
Yep.
That's 220, the light is across the room. These are the components that are going to take it and move it to low voltage, the brain associated with it. Circuit breakers right here, and there's 2 more over here that
and these components can be purchased elsewhere as well? It doesn't have to be purchased from Foltex directly?
Isn't that unbelievable? That's really great. So then you've got the air valve coming in, and this is the deck folder, so it is all air. So as opposed to some of the other machines that have blades on them, this actually gives you the ability to not have a bunch of moving parts on the top, so it's less for you to have to replace over time.
On both sides?
On both sides, yeah. So we've got this on one side, this on the other side, and then the blades in the middle, they're called skis, and those skis adjust to give you the width of what you're folding.
I had a terrible experience with skiing in Colorado, but I will not share that story today.
Well, that's good news.
This is adult skiing right here.
I hope it's not terrible news. But so, and then the underneath this here, we've got the output deck, and we are fighting for space in here, as we've talked about before. So, but what I'll say to that is, as we grow, we're going to end up probably putting a conveyor on the back to spin it around to allow us to put it on tables like this, so that it'll come to the table, and you're not having to grab it like we do today in this limited space. So the items come off the deck. We've got 3 conveyors here, so we've got 3 different settings where you can drop items. So if you have full-size towels, if you have hand towels, they will drop on different sections when you're doing them. You can do them at the same time.
It'll automatically. So if you're doing, let's just say, a towel, a shirt, and a hoodie, or a pant, it will fall into its
Right.
programmed.
We typically will do personal items, and then we would do commercial items
Sure,
separately.
absolutely.
But the answer is yes, they'll drop on different
Okay.
decks.
Got
So
it.
now we're going to open the other side of the machine, and this has the belt system that drives all of the motors, as well as we've got this, which you would want to think about putting on your machine.
The dust
So
blower.
this is wired in. This is just to clean it, to get all of the lint that happens in the machine, to get it off of it, because as you know, these things can create, any laundromat creates a lot of lint. So with that being the case, we use this just to spray it off. We've got the extension cord.
This is something that's integrated with Foltex, or
Yeah,
this is something that you
this
did
is an
out-
optional component. So what we
Okay.
did here, it looks like it was installed by the factory, but this is our air line coming out, and this is the air line coming in from the machine. So we installed that because we didn't have air out here. We wanted air, so our options were install a separate air line all the way out, or put a T-valve on it, and we chose to put a T-valve on it.
Very nice.
So the other interesting thing here is this is something we've never had problems with. So once we put the air dryer, this is where you get water in the line if you do not have one, and you can see we've had water in here on a pretty regular basis before due to the discoloration, but we've had no water in our air lines since we put that air dryer in.
Okay.
So the air dryer, I don't know if you know what it does, or the people watching, but it takes the air, it takes the temperature down to just above freezing. The water drops come out of the air, and they go into a line that takes it out of the air line
Very good.
itself. So that's what that does. So the belts here are, you can see, I'm not going to stick my hands in it because it's on, but you can see the belts are all very clean, and it's something
Have you replaced any belts yet?
we haven't
You're not.
replaced. Everything on this machine
It's still
is as
original?
it was installed.
Very good.
So everything is brand new as it was. If these belts, if something were to happen with them, you would see they would be glazed somewhere on them. They could have a burn mark potentially if you got something stuck in the machine due to being too big.
Okay.
I will tell you, this thing folds about everything but kids' clothes, socks, underwear, those types of items, but it doesn't like dryer balls. When you put a dryer ball through it, it tends to stop the machine for some reason. I don't know what, but every once in a while we see a dryer ball go through it. And so I've just got these labeled for, this is pressure settings for the top of the machine for the air coming through it, and you can see the settings for it.
Okay.
They've been factory set, so we've done nothing.
Extraordinary.
Once this thing has been set up, the only thing we've done is run it.
Okay.
All right?
Very well.
So let's go around to the front of the machine, and we'll start with something that we almost always have sitting around in here, which is towels. So for some reason, we always have enough of these.
Never.
And this actually is the customer that we have that I know, if we run them too fast, we have some challenges currently. So this will be one that we can potentially do some programming on here as well. So, all right, so it's pretty simple. I'm gonna let you hit the buttons.
Okay.
So go into the programs, okay? And these are, screen 1 is all of our commercial customers.
Okay.
Screen 2 would be residential. These are commercial items. So I want you to hit super thick towels, number 11 there. And that's one of our more popular settings. So it now shows that on the top. So start the machine, hit the green button. Green is go, right? And then you just set them on it.
And the center focal point.
Yeah, I'm sorry, let me do the first one so you
Yeah,
don't get shocked by it.
yeah.
But there's this eye right here. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna set it over that.
Okay.
And then it's gonna take them away. So that is the setting that will get it started.
Is the first eye right here.
Correct.
Okay.
So I'm just setting it over that and it will take them away.
And you don't have to press any button again. It's the eye is automatically
For this program,
setting. Yeah.
this is the way it's set. We could set this differently if we chose to. We could actually take it and have this belt moving continuously. People get a little bit afraid of the machine sometimes and are afraid, hey, if I lay on it, is it gonna suck me in the machine? You saw that towel wasn't perfect when it went in.
It wasn't perfect when it went in, but when it comes out perfect.
Yeah, it'll come out. So again, same thing here. I'm just gonna lay it on it, let the machine take it away, See all that? That
Yeah,
one
it
wasn't perfect either, right?
Yeah. Wow.
So that's a bath towel. We can run that on it, but I'll just give you a couple more samples here. But you see, I'm going to get it as close to straight as I can. I'm just going to lay it on the deck, and it's going to take it away. All right. Your turn now.
And it doesn't matter if this is inside, outside. Not to worry about that.
No. Yep. I know it's a little bit scary the first couple times you do it. It will not bite you. I promise. It won't suck you in the machine. Yep, that's it.
That's it. Easy peasy.
Yep.
And if it's a small one like this?
It won't do that
Okay.
one just because it's a washcloth. But all of the other towels in here, it will take.
And what if you fold it this way? Horizontally?
It will set it to the other setting, so it probably won't. You want to try it? Try it.
Just for this.
Run it through it. Let's see what happens. It's not going to like it because it's got to blow it too far. You see what happened there? It doesn't have the pressure to move something that far on this setting. So it's not a problem with the machine, it's a problem with the
programming
for the machine.
And then when it comes over here.
So it didn't like that one.
It didn't like that one.
So we'll fold that one again.
Yeah. And it'll come in, because of that setting, it will fall on the first one.
Yeah, because of the size. So it measures the length of it.
Okay.
And based upon the length of it, it's got a couple different settings in here. If it's the smaller one, it will take it.
It does the job.
Yeah. And we've been doing this for how many minutes?
And roughly, if you ran this one full buggy of towels and you ran it through the machine, are we looking at 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2? Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's see. All right. You want to run it? You want me to run it?
I'll run it.
Okay, here you go. I think you're going to be shocked at how little time it takes.
So it's 10:25.
Okay.
I think my staff is going to have a good laugh at me when they see me doing this.
We needed somebody to come in here and get us some towels done today. You're taking the job everybody likes, though. That's the problem. But no, I think you'll see we'll be done here in a couple minutes.
You can put the towels in as fast as you can get them.
Yeah. You can load. You don't have to wait. As soon as you get them up, fire them on there. Yep, I will get the washcloths
and
out
there's
of there.
no problem for the machine if it's constantly running 5-6 hours.
Yeah.
No problem.
This machine is set up to run in a plant type environment where they run it 24/7. When we went to look at this machine, what was very interesting about it was we went to a very large manufacturing plant. And that manufacturing plant, the general manager that was there, and it was like a UniFirst, a Cintas, one of the really, really big ones. It was a different company, but when we looked at it and we went there, this was the only machine the guy said was permanently working. He said all the other ones he had to work on, he had to maintain on a very regular basis. Whereas this one here, it just runs. So I kind of look at it. What kind of car do you drive before I hurt myself? You drive a truck? Do you drive a SUV?
Me?
Yeah.
I drive a truck.
Okay.
A pickup truck.
So you're a truck guy. Okay.
Yeah.
So I kind of look at this as this is the Toyota Corolla.
There you go.
Of it.
Yeah.
It runs all the time, and you really don't have to maintain it. So it makes things very easy. So we've been doing this, what, 2 minutes?
It's 10:27. Yeah.
So that one there, you saw it folded over on the end.
So
it
it'll-
will fold it, but it
won't
have
be
a
perfect.
slight imperfection
Sure.
on it because of where it folded over on the top.
And does it do a garment counter? So like, let's
Yes,
just say
it does.
if you're doing 300 towels.
Look right there. What does it say? 1058. So that is the 1058th towel since we've reset it last.
Oh wow. And this is just about normal speed. I'm not even going fast.
Yeah. Nope. There you go.
I feel like I'm at Disneyland right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
That's the way it feels like when people are utilizing this. It really, everybody wants to use the machine.
I saw this machine first back in 2018
Uh-huh.
in Louisiana at the Clean Show.
Uh-huh.
And at the time, like, couldn't make up my mind.
We
But-
did not see this when we went to the clean show.
Yeah.
So what I will tell you, so check your clock. How long did it take us?
10:30
Okay.
on the dot.
So you said 10:25 we started?
10:25.
Okay.
5 minutes.
So we just voted in 5 minutes. So they pulled it off
Oh,
the
they'll-
machine.
they'll put
the
everything
deck.
right there.
Yep. So they stacked it up for us here. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. What I will say is 5 minutes, that's probably 40, 50 pounds worth of towels.
Easy.
Yeah, in a cart like this, maybe more, maybe 60. So the goal is to be able to get as much as you can to this machine so they can fold everything.
And if that was manual labor, that probably would have taken 20 minutes, 15 minutes at least.
Easy.
Right?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, so another day in the laundromat. A little trunk to trunk exchange going here. Laundry, trunk. So back at the laundromat.
We're back.
We just had a little incident with our driver who got a flat, and unfortunately we had to run out and help out.
Yeah.
We were not successful at getting the tire off the vehicle due to my ineptness, my Tim Taylor style that I rolled out there, not being able to get the last bolt off. But the great news is no accident. We can recover from those things.
Yeah.
We got the car to the tire shop, and now we're back in the laundromat to kind of finish the day, which we want to take a look at what we would consider more residential type items. So we've got some long sleeve shirts here and some jeans. They happen to be uniforms. Same thing though, they're clothes, right?
Yep.
They're jeans and shirts. So we're going to run them in kind of an opposite way so you can see how easy the machine is to run, if not every item's similar in a residential type. So I'm going to let you kind of run it here.
You forgot one thing.
What's that?
That the driver is also the producer.
Yeah,
right
the
now.
driver is the producer here. I don't know if she's going to be quiet or not. When she voices in, we're going to know. So first thing we're going to do is set it to what we want to
Okay,
do.
so
So
press
go
that.
to that. Now go to the second page for residential. And most of these things are going to be large, extra large, so you can do it
extra
on.
large?
Yeah, that's fine.
What
That
does
should be-
NE stand for?
Personal new. That's just abbreviation for new there, is what that was. So you'll hit the button again. It should start it up. We got a reset button on there. There we go. Now we go. Okay, hit it again. Now we're in action. So I want you to do a long sleeve shirt, and then I want you to do a pant. So, and remember we're staging this way, but that doesn't mean everyone has to stage this way. Got a little bit of lint on that shirt.
Yeah. So this one we're gonna
Yep, we're just
take
gonna fold
the
it over.
sleeve
Yep.
like that. this side we're supposed to
Yep,
fold it just a little bit more, right?
We're perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine.
Yep.
And then
So long sleeve, and that's gonna, yes, go ahead. And that's gonna hit it a little bit harder with a little bit more air
Yeah.
to make sure that we get it. So
And
now
then-
followed up with a pant.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just gonna lay them on the deck, with the end up, and let me kind of show you one thing we do here.
Yep.
So we're gonna line the centers up like you were gonna do there as well.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna line them up. We're gonna take it, put it here. The one thing about pants, when you put them on,
You hold the bottom.
Yes, and maybe you knew that, I don't know.
No, I
but
saw the lady doing it earlier.
That keeps it from falling, so we'll hit the pant button, and I have the wrong hand, and it just goes right up and in. It doesn't fold on the deck,
Okay.
it goes straight through, folds triple fold on the bottom. Okay? If you want to take a look at what we just did,
We'll press the.
yep, press the out button and we can see ones, or we can start stacking. And we just stack them all, and then
Well-
we organize them.
And we'll do the pant one more time.
Yep.
Just to get a.
Yeah, I'll line the seams up on it so that it's a little bit easier to grab.
So put the.
And grab that bottom of the pant with your left hand, so your right hand you can hit the pant button, unlike what I did.
Okay. So we'll put this right
Yep.
here.
Yep. There you go. Yep. Bottom, hit the pant button, green. All right. So let's get it again here. Sometimes what happened on that one, most likely, sometimes we have when it drags. So what, I'll tell you what happened on that one.
I held it.
Yeah, 100%. So we'll get it through, and when it takes that length and when it drags, it measures it longer, so it doesn't fold it equally.
Got it.
Okay?
Very well.
So this one here. So if you look here, I'll show you what happened with this one where it didn't measure it correctly.
Yeah.
It had this one a little bit longer, so where it drug on it. We'll put that one back in. But that's part of that weighting on the bottom side, and you knew that immediately.
So we'll make sure the collar is centered
Yep.
to that
Yep.
part, and then we'll.
Long
Looks
sleeve.
good. Long sleeve. Beautiful.
Yep. And again, just continue to run them until it gets to the stack size.
Now we just need a robot that will take it from here to here.
Yeah, that would be the utopia, right? And what I'll tell you is a lot of people want to straighten this. Just throw
No
it up
need
there.
it, huh?
It's fine. I'll do this one, then you can get the last couple of them.
Sure.
I just take them, again, fire them up there. I always hit this pant button. It doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't like it when I hit the pant button. And you could, in all reality, they could set this up for you.
Sure.
Because you've got more residential,
Yeah.
where it measures the length
Yep.
and folds it via the length. So
Okay.
if it's a pant length, it would automatically know, so you wouldn't even have to hit the buttons.
Ah.
If you choose.
Okay.
That's how you set it up, so you could customize it.
We'll do this pant one. Looks good.
Yep, so just follow it when you hit the button. Yep, you got it. Got a couple more pants and a shirt.
Yep.
A couple more shirts.
Keep in
So
touch.
the net is, I know this feels rushed. We can
Yeah.
spend as much time as you'd like here,
Yeah.
kind of going through it so that you feel comfortable with it. But what I'm going to tell you is,
It's a game changer.
we believe this is a machine that will change the way you run your business. And I will say the partnership that they share with us, I don't know if you know anything about the TRSA Customer Service Award.
You did mention about that.
5
Yeah.
times now.
Oh, sorry,
in a
I saw
row.
the video.
Yeah, 5 times in a row they won it.
Very
so that
well.
really speaks to how they support it.
But I appreciate you allowing me on a last minute text message or phone call to come here and your Tuesday on a Tuesday to spend your entire day to show me different, and your staff showed me, and spent a day on the road with your you know, other person behind the camera. So
Who shall remain nameless? In a good way.
In a good way. I appreciate the opportunity. It changes the perspective.
We appreciate you making the trip. This is a big investment on your end.
Yeah, so it was good. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.